Porter County Superior Court is doing its part to help local veterans. Last week, 10 servicemen celebrated graduation from the Veterans Treatment Court. The court provides services to help address the underlying problems when veterans find themselves on the wrong side of the law.
Chief, who is on the recon committee of the board.
It's really focused on meeting the needs of our veterans. That's what we're focused on. These are people these are men and women that sign on a dotted line and go wherever they're told to go. They do whatever they're told to do. When they leave the service, sometimes they're damaged, they're injured, they're hurting, but we don't see that. You can see when a leg is missing or an arm is missing. You can't see when the soul is broken.
It bridges that gap. There's a gray area from when soldiers get out, with the Department of Defense, and then you've got the transition over to the Veterans Administration, where in between is the gray area, I think, where a lot of guys are getting caught up and maybe getting in trouble. They do find themselves in trouble, and then they end up in the Veterans Treatment Court, like here in Porter County. But they get in trouble. They want to keep it quiet, and maybe it's a first offense, but you've got some guys that are repeat offenders because they haven't addressed the problem. I think that's where Veterans Treatment Court plays a huge role as far as rehabilitation for our veterans.
When our veterans come in, they're tested. We run all kinds of programming to try to figure out where we need to be with this veteran, because each one's different. So yeah, it's more about working with an individual vet, let them become whole again so they can go out there and live their lives.
As a county, a community, we want to stand behind our veterans. We want to make sure that they know that we're here to help them put their lives back together, because they, were willing to risk their lives for us.
But to have it right here in this region, Northwest Indiana, seems to be forgotten about sometimes, but they're putting themselves on the map with programs like this. I mean, it's right here by Lake Michigan. We've got a lot of guys coming home to this area, and now we've got a place for them to go. This program's invaluable. I don't think anybody could say how valuable it is. It's obviously most important that our veterans use it. It's out there. I've personally referred different veterans that found themselves in trouble to come to the Veterans Treatment Court. It's a starting point, and it turns things around for a lot of them.
Veterans treatment courts are also available in Lake and LaPorte counties.